best time to bat will be with the new ball. And that's where it's very important in West Indians' perspective to use the new ball to good effect in the power play. The grass on top will hold the pitch beautifully. Underneath, yes, there are plenty of cracks to be seen. It's quite steady at the moment. It's not so shaky as the ODI series in Mirpur. So certainly the pitch will encourage batters to play their stroke. But I think in the initial first couple of overs, it's about getting yourself in, getting used to the conditions in the middle. And from there, we've seen the West Indian flag. If the batters get going, they can be quite ruthless. So the foundation is going to be crucial for West Indies.
Really want to after that streak to be fielded. They made 9 changes to the team that they fielded against Nepal. Remember, they lost that series against Nepal 2-1. So 9 changes for them. Been a good over. Couple of runs only. And he'll pick up a single to retain the strike. 3 in the first over, West Indies. I spoke about the 9 changes since the last match they played the T20 International for West Indies. Bangladesh also have made quite a few. They've made 4 changes. The last time they played was against Afghanistan. Remember, they won 3-0. So they brought in Liton Kumar Das, which is an automatic choice as a skipper. He comes back as we see Taskin Ahmed taking the new ball. The second over, Ridoy, Taskin and Fiz are back. Out goes Parvez Umar, Jakar Ali, Mohammad Saifud is not in the squad, and Shoriful Islam. So both the teams making changes, both looking to create an impact here. Bangladesh, remember, they've won 4 series on the trot, T20 International bilateral series. West Indies have struggled. Oh, lovely delivery. What is a beauty. Turns out to be a beauty of a delivery. First up from Taskin Ahmed.
Perch to start with Taskin Ahmed. Just a beautiful delivery. No batter in the world would have got any part of the bat. Just a very good seaming delivery off the pitch. And moved late and encouragingly. Take a look at where the wicketkeeper collects it. Certainly early indication this pitch is a true pitch. Good bounce and early on with the fast bowlers. If they're brave enough to pitch it up, there will be some moments on offer.
Down to the batter, misses out on that occasion. On-field umpires, Ghazi Sohail from Bangladesh. 39 T20 international match. With him is Murshid Ali Khan, left arm seamer, starting in his 22nd T20 international match. Now, lovely delivery, and it just gives you an indication because there is a green tinge on the top of the surface. The ball just might do a bit in the early overs. Oh, well fielded. Now was there to be put away, but just couldn't find the gap. Good work from Shamim Hussain Patwari.
Yeah, beautifully struck, but unfortunately for Brandon King, he found the fielder. Shamim Hussain in the field is a live wire. Certainly early indication the pitch is skidding on to the bat. Brandon King, over the years, we've seen him very good down the ground.
Again, movement. It was in the air, just above that fielder at point. So they'll pick up a couple of runs.
Rishad Hussain at cover point. He's a tall man. I thought he timed the jump pretty well. Hint of away movement. Time. Taskin Ahmed, a threatening length. A pitch which is doing a little bit. It's certainly a handful when
I mean, even if you look at what West Indies and Bangladesh have done in the recent past, West Indies and Pakistan, they're number 6. Bangladesh way down at number 9. But they're trying hard to get that up. Onto the pads, so bowling change straight away. Just the 1 over from Nasim Ahmed. In comes Tanzim Hassan Shakib.
a two contrast difference when it comes to the two sides coming into the series. West Indies, though they didn't have 9 of the senior players in Sharjah, they lost to Nepal. Where else, Bangladesh did beat Afghanistan, one of the solid sides in T20 internationals in Sharjah, 3-0. Played really well. Impressive Tanzim Hassan Shakib, slightly on the higher side in the economy, but certainly he's a bowler. He's an attacking bowler. He's an attacking threat. When you have attacking threat, you probably will accept economy just about 8 runs.
And he should enjoy bowling here on this surface. That one kept a shade low. You can see the reaction from the bat.
They're playing 3 seamers today. Bangladesh. Shariful Islam, who's not playing the game today, was the man of the match in the second T20 national against Afghanistan. So certainly Bangladesh did have a choice to make between, in my opinion, Shariful or Tanzim Hassan Shakib. I think they've gone for the aggression of Tanzim Hassan Shakib, especially in the power play.
Again, missing out. Yeah, if you talk about how has he fared in this year in T20 International, he's one of the 4 bowlers who've taken 20 or more wickets in the T20 International this year. Right at the top is Rishad Hussain with 23 wickets, followed by Taskin Ahmed, who already has bowled 1 over. He's got 21 wickets. Mustafizur Rahman and Tanzim Hassan Shakib have equal number of wickets, 20 apiece. Overboard, that just came back in. They're appealing. Umpire seems to be not interested at all. He hasn't signaled. That means he thinks that it's come off the bat.
If there's no bat, that looks straight. And also there was a run-out chance. The cow point fielder had ample time to aim at the stumps, but he missed it. Polar length, bit of movement inwards to the left-hander. Close to the bat. Hit the back pad as well. Height will not be a problem. And that's why. That's the exact reason why the on-field umpire did not get it out. And Rishad Hussain had plenty of time to aim at it. He missed out as well.
Murshid Ali Khan got it right. This time he's put that away, has he? Yes! The first boundary from the bat of Brendan King to finish the over. 7 in that over. West Indies 13 without loss.
He's not happy simply because of the effort by Nurul Hassan Swan at mid-wicket.
That'll be a wide on the leg side. When the ball is going away from you, so it's not easy for the fielders because you're running backwards. But you're right, because he was not quick enough. That's the reason you saw the reaction from Taskin Ahmed.
There, but the effort, the hunger to get to the ball, that was missing. And probably you could excuse him, since Nurul Hassan Swan is a wicket keeper by trade. But certainly, as a fast bowler, you will expect from the fielders to give everything.
Oh, he's cracked that nicely. It's set up nicely and it's pulled that away for another boundary. It is a nexus pay boundary.
That length will just sit up beautiful at the batter. Neither he's a bouncer or a good length delivery. It's a half tracker. Set up. And Ali Katanes, he gave it a proper hoik. That length in this kind of a surface on a slower side will just ask him to be put away. Much better pitching it up and try and get the batsman down. Get them down the ground driving. Change the field. Third man comes into the circle and mid-wicket drops back to the boundary.
Again, called a wide. It's important to see the combination. Bangladesh have gone in with 3 frontline seamers. West Indies, Maruf, has gone with 4 frontline seamers. Not a bad call here, because there is something for the seamers here on the surface. We'll have to wait and see how it behaves in the later part of the innings when Bangladesh do come on to bat. Well, Mustafizur Rahman will certainly be asking questions on the surface.
Wide down the leg side. What Bangladesh cricket is crying for or craving for is a solid seam bowling all-rounder. That's something we've seen Saifuddin for a certain extent filling that void, but in all honesty, I don't think he has grabbed the opportunity with both hands. And on the other hand, if you look at the West Indian side, they have the solid all-rounder in Jason Holder, who will bring the balance into the side. In this kind of a surface, even I believe extra seamer may be helpful, since we can see a bit of bounce and the bowlers can work around with the bounce. So certainly in the future, for any formation, Test, One Day and T20, a couple of all-rounders to be found very important. I believe there are plenty of all-rounders coming through the under-19 setup, but grooming them, giving them the opportunity in big stages and playing their own league is going to be very, very important. Poor delivery by Taskin Ahmed outside the yaw stump when you have 2 fielders in the leg side patrolling the boundary. The poor delivery to bring up another nexus pay boundary.
He bought the fielder at third inside the circle, but he cannot afford to bowl that length. He did make a little bit of room down the leg side, so opening the offside is not that far from that fielder, but nicely struck. It's turning out to be a good over for West Indies. Yeah, you mentioned Mohammad Saifuddin, Maha. In the last T20 international that he played was against Afghanistan, the third and the last one. He picked up 3 for 15. But he doesn't find himself, not in the 11, but not even in the squad. Change of angle, round, just coming on a different angle here. Slower delivery. It's been expensive. It's a bit of a mixer bag if you look at this over, because he did create chance. He started well. That chance, or maybe a half chance, which went over the fielder at cover, was their opportunity.
This is T20 cricket. It just takes one delivery for the batter to get on top of a bowler who has been bowling well. One half chance Ali Katane's got, and ever since then, a couple of boundaries, one through mid-wicket, one through the cow point area. And now Taskin Ahmed under pressure, he has changed his angle, coming round the wicket. The last ball went for a wide.
Well, it's gone for the pole and it's got the top edge. And it's got one bounce over to the fence. So another Nexus Pay 4 to finish the over. An expensive over. 17 in that over. 30 without loss. $17 in the last over. 3 boundaries to get this innings going. Malakatanez have picked up 18 of 15. Brendan King has only faced 9 deliveries, picked up 9. Good crowd coming in. While we were coming in, we saw quite a lot of big numbers just trying to get in early on.
Now, when you're bowling round the wicket angle, having fine leg in the circle is a major risk. Top edge, nowhere near the middle of the bat. But the intentions were quite clear by Alik. We wanted to go over the fine leg fielder. He knows it. That was a poor delivery. Poor finish to the over. Expensive one, considering the first over was excellent by Taskeen. Went for 2 runs and the last went for 17. Experienced man, Mustafizur, playing his 122nd game.
Mustafizur Rahman in the attack. He's had a wonderful time, especially in T20 internationals, because sits right at the top. He's one of the top 3 bowlers in terms of picking up wickets in T20 internationals. Rashid Khan right at the top, followed by Tim Saudi from New Zealand, and number 3, Bangladesh's own Mustafizur Rahman, Fizz. Yeah, I think that's the right length, isn't it? Just the back of the length and not too wide.
Yeah, spot on, Athar. Just the perfect length. In the good area straight away from the word go, Mustafiz. Ever since he made his debut, he has made a name for himself, not only in international cricket, but even in franchise cricket all around the globe. Very good company to be in. Rashid, Tim Saudi, Sodi, his own countryman Shakib as well. Over the years have done a wonderful job to the country as well as in general in cricket. But certainly I just feel Mustafiz, with the ability to bowl cutters into the pitch, he's just a handful bowler.
Yeah, more than a handful, Maha. He's been brilliant. And there was another display of what we are talking about, taking the pace of the ball and the subtle wrist. Really good. Interesting graphics we saw, because on top 5 wicket takers, out of the top 5, as we see what he did in the previous delivery.
That's what we spoke about, Arthur. The trademark slower delivery. No matter which batter bats, every time the batter knows what's coming, but it's still difficult to face and put it away for a boundary.
Yeah, finishing off what I wanted to say in the previous delivery, Maha. Out of the top 5 wicket takers in T20 International, only 2 seamers. He's one of them. Others are spinners. So there are 2 seamers and 3 spinners. It's really good to see also the seamers getting their way in terms of picking up wickets. He's been brilliant. He's been sensational for Bangladesh. Down the wicket, not in control, but he still gets away with it with a couple of runs.
Brandon King have been itching for a while now to get away a big shot. Come down the track. Probably Mustafiz saw Brandon coming down the track, pitch it slightly shorter. No timing at all. And best thing about Brandon King, he likes to strike the ball straight as possible. There's one thing to like about Brandon. And speaking to some of the batters over the years, Athar, even the present batters, one thing they say about Mustafiz is that he's a skiddy customer. He can surprise you with the surprise bouncer, and he can hit the deck pretty hard and get close to 140. 34 for no loss.
the tallest of the Manhattans, the fourth over, where it is 17 stories long. It's when they got going, unleashed Alik Athanaze. They're banking on that with one more over to go in the power play. Events for Nasum. Full toss, reverse, straight to the fielder. Gives me the opportunity to and welcome to Chattogram.
Hello Shamanoy, hello everyone. Bangladesh should be pleased so far with what they've done in the power play. There's been a lot of huffing and puffing from the West Indians. Brandon King and Alik Athanaze really haven't gotten going. And just the 4 fours, no 6s hit just yet. And we're in the final over of the power play. In 2025, West Indies have struggled in this format.
Yeah, lots of huff and puffing, as you said. Nasum Ahmed started proceedings from the rocket end, which is the near end. Now bowling from the far end now is Nasum Ahmed, so change of ends, and we'll see the field change for... But he's bowling for the rocket end now. He started proceedings from the Nexus Bay end. Taking pace of the ball.
Yeah, this over, Shamanoy, is usually the toughest over, especially when a team hasn't lost a wicket. The last over of the power play, set batters, set in the sense that they've been there for some time. And they usually look to capitalize in this one. Just a single, though, so far.
You rightly pointed out, Bangladesh looking for that breakthrough.
Yeah, but they wouldn't mind, notwithstanding the fact that no wickets have fallen just yet. They've restricted the West Indians well. I mentioned their record in 2025. They just won 3 out of 15 matches this year. Wonderful over. The final one off the power play, just a single. 6 done, 35 without loss.
West Indies have got the start courtesy of Athanaze and King, but yes, they've been wary, they've applied caution. The last over of the power play bowled by Nasum Ahmed. There's confirmation from Murshid Ali Khan. It's 35 without loss at the end of the power play. The last over was brilliantly bowled by Nasum Ahmed. This one keeping low, making it difficult for Liton Das to carry it as well. Probably getting a sting on his left knee. Just making a comeback, the Bangladesh captain in this format. Just had the last few matches in the Asia Cup and then the Afghanistan series.
Yeah, but let's focus a little bit on that, man. A wonderful one-day international series just a few days ago, record-breaking for him. Picked up 12 wickets in total and really dismantled the West Indian batting lineup. In that previous series in 2024, when West Indies lost 3-0 at home, he picked up 6 wickets at an economy of under 6 runs and over. So he's proven to be a thorn in this side's. Yeah, that's gone. That's a maximum. A rocket 6, the first of the innings of the bat of...
You're not sure he got the sweetest part of the bat there. It was muscled. Wasn't sure, the connection wasn't perfect, but it still had enough power on it to carry all the way. Sailed way above that fielder at long off. Protection on the onside. It's good to see the reasons, the accolades you've mentioned. Rishad, obviously young, has that hunger. Liton still giving him a slip cotton.
Yeah, because he understands the importance of wickets. Get wickets, you stymie the opposition's progress, and he is one of your prime wicket takers, so you need to give him that opportunity. He still has the slip for the left hand, but with the grass, you never know, one can just slide on. It'll be interesting to see, though, Shamanoy and viewers, the due factor later on. The word from the ground.